lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire.
Hey guys, it's Elizabeth from Elizabeth and Destiny. Destiny is not with us today for this video, but Wedding Wednesday. I'm so excited. We're excited to share with you our tips and tricks and experiences that we are dealing with during our planning and planning during a pandemic and planning just as a same-sex couple. Just everything that we're learning, and we just really want to share it with you. So in this video, we just kind of want to share, as you get engaged, you get excited, you're like, ah, a ring, yay! And then after that, you're kind of like still excited, and of course, what you want to do right when you get engaged, tell everybody, post tons of pictures, show off your ring to pictures, to friends, overuse the word fiance. Destiny actually made this comment because a lot of people always say like, oh, your wife, and she's like, no, we only get fiance for like a short period of time, so like let's use it. And I'm like, you know what, you're right, like you're supposed to be married forever, right? So wife, my wife, husband, heterosexual wife and husband, whatever, that is going to be forever. But fiance is only for a short period of time if you allow it. It could be 2 years. Right now we're going on a year actually. So yay for us. However, you get engaged, all the hype and everything is all like excited, and then you're still excited, but you're like, okay, now what? So a few things that we learned, I should say, on our own, but also got tips and tricks we want to share with you. So for the first one, I will say, again, enjoy being engaged, enjoy like the whole glitz and glam of it. I have yet to get one of these yet, but I really want to get one, and it's a subscription box. So you can get them, like for all my ladies out there, you can get one. It's like the Miss to Ms box. So MISS to like MRS. So you can get different subscriptions, and you can sign up for 12 months in advance. I think it's like 6, 8, 3, or you can just get one box. And I think it's really awesome. I actually want to surprise Destiny with one, which I don't know if she's going to see this before I actually get them. But I want to just get into like what to do after you've actually been engaged, and like what steps to take to start to be prepared to plan. Does that make sense? I think so. Okay, so first things first, I would say get a planner. And I don't mean a person, I don't mean like a planner, I mean like an actual physical planner. So this is one that we got from Amazon actually, and it's Mrs. and Mrs. It's a same-sex one. It is so freaking cute. Again, I got it on Amazon probably for like $16 to $20. I truly don't remember, but you can get it on Amazon, or you can get, this one has yourperfectday.com. That's awesome. I just love it. It's honestly, I've learned already from this book, and it's just amazing. So it has, you know, the date, wedding day of, and then it has each little tab here, and it has your wedding vision, fundamentals and timeline, guest planning, vendors and venues and vendors, and then like your wedding day. And it has so many tips and tricks and notes and like fill-ins for notes, countdown calendar, like so many awesome things in here. And don't worry, I plan to go into depth in another video on this book just alone, because there's even things in here that I haven't even seen yet. But get you a good planner that you will love and actually use. So if it needs to be super cute, if it needs to just be something that's smaller that you can carry with you everywhere, whatever suits you, get it for you. So again, you can get this on Amazon. I will look for it and link it down below, or you can go to yourperfectday.com. So a planner, and this will help you. Okay, and the second thing I would say, definitely set I don't want to say date because you don't need to be as specific, but when you're starting, think with your spouse what season you would like your wedding to be in. So for example, if you love spring, maybe think about you want a spring wedding. If you love summer but hate the heat, maybe reconsider you should probably have spring. Or if you like spring colors, whatever it is, and it just doesn't have to be the female or the male, or sometimes people will or will not like the process of the planning, and then instead of just an actual book planner, you might need an actual planner that goes like into depth, but which we're thinking about as well, and yeah, we'll get into that later. But anyways, pick a season, and then you can crease down into a date, unless there's a day that's so meaningful to you that you need to have this day. I would start off by picking a season. We're obsessed with fall, so we're already thinking we want a fall wedding. So that's something that we're considering. Next thing would be venues. Try to figure out where or what type of venues you like. And you can, if you want it outside, if you want it at a church, if you want it in a ballroom, just like what do you guys love together as a couple? And that'll give you an idea. And if you don't have any type of idea, that leads into my next tip, which is know your wedding style. Which, how do you know that? I don't know that. I've never been married before. If you have, that's cool. If you haven't, what's your wedding style? Like, who knows? I have no idea. But I was thinking, like, we're kind of like farmhouse, rustic, chic, making all the words up together that we put together that we thought that they were, which they kind of are. But we actually went to the Knot, is where we have, we're registered there, but we don't have like our actual page up yet because we don't know what our wedding's at yet. So you can go to the Knot, and they have this amazing, awesome quiz, and it's called the Wedding Style Quiz, and you can take it, and then you guys can decide the pictures together. So they give you a list of like 20 different venues, and the face is saying no, and then yes, like that, don't like that. Then they have like florals, then they have like what views you like, just different things, like what you like for ceremony, what you like for the reception, and then they bundle it all up, and then they give you a wonderful title of what your wedding style is. I forgot what ours is, but we did take it and attempted to record it, so that should be coming soon, hopefully. But yes, learn your wedding style, learn what you love, what you guys both will make you so happy and comfortable and excited to. This is what you're spending so much money on your day, and you're sharing your love with everyone you love. And yeah, next would be guest. We all love our guest, right? We all love the people that we love, that we want to be at our wedding. Now, this amazing book, again, I keep referring to this book. This book, let me just see if I could read something from here. So for us, we thought it was gonna be a lot. We both have huge families. But then when we wrote everyone down, we're like, oh dang, that's not even a lot. And we created a rule for ourselves, for us as a couple. If the person that we are inviting does not know the both of us, then they do not need to attend. We don't want to meet anybody at our wedding. And that is something we both decided on either family. I'm sorry, but that's just not something that we want to do, because we don't want to spend our time to try to get to know someone when, they may love us as an individual, which thank you so much. But if you don't know us as a couple, like, we've been together for almost 5 years. It's about time. If you don't know us, I'm not saying like know our favorite beer or know our favorite drink. I'm not saying that, but like if you've, met us and hung out with us and took the time out of your busy life to intertwine with our busy lives, then you're definitely important enough to be at our wedding. It's not just a party, it's sharing our love, and actually the ability that we can even get married. That's a celebration within itself. So that's our rule. Your rule could be whatever it wants to be, and it doesn't have to be that, but let's see here. This has wedding guest list etiquette. It says the biggest thing that will determine the size of your guest list is your budget. Again, that leads into, That's perfect, because that's the next one. I actually didn't even go into that yet. But yes, budget, they talk about budget in here. But in this book, it literally tells you the different ones of friends and family, obviously your parents, siblings, aunts, uncles, first cousins. And then it says, are you inviting second, third cousins, question mark. Are you close to them? I don't label people like that. You're like, you're my cousin or you're not. But are you in my life or are you not? Because when a wedding comes, when you get engaged, when you get married, everyone's expecting an invite. And that's not always the case. And it shouldn't be that way. And it shouldn't be something that you stress. Friends, best friends, childhood friends, partners of friends, church friends, religious groups, community friends, work, coworkers, business partners, clients, vendors. Do you want to invite all your coworkers? Could you save money by inviting them to only the evenings? Oh, and this goes into depth with that. So when you have your, oh, and then here's other things to think about. What is your policy on partners of friends? That's a good one. And your neighbors, your mentors, parents, friends. What's your kids' policy? Do kids know kids? And then the next thing that I had mentioned earlier is budget. My last thing. Shouldn't be the last thing that you think, but it should definitely be on the list that you start to think about. It's very hard to budget for some people, and some people don't even have any idea of what a venue costs, because we had no idea. I'm like, you said what? I could buy a car with that money. Realistically, I mean, and then this is the thing, you know, some people have family members, parents that pay for it, and more power to you. Some people pay it on their own, and more power to you. Just sit down, and if, like, for example, in our relationship, I am not the mathematical person, I am not the bill payer, I am not the one to do any of the budgeting. So that'll be Honey. Honey's that's not here right now. She's at work, working hard. So she will be the more realistic person doing the budgeting. I will be like, babe, I want this and that, and look at that, and look at this. And then she'll be like, no, structure. But I think a good balance is always great to have. So budget, be realistic. I had to, and you know, you can do it. Again, it's what you make it. It's the love that you're sharing, and that's the most important part. So just to go over these all again, we have a few tips, and it was wedding planner, a book, or if you want the real actual planner, go get yourself one. They're amazing. I worked for a company with one, and they're amazing. Like, I think for someone who truly does not have the mental capacity to want to do this or stress about it, get someone to do it. And if you can afford them, more power to you. Season/date to pick, a budget, your guest list, a venue, and your style. Those are 6 great tips that you can just start, and it gets you to start thinking about your wedding and just start planning your wedding. So I really hope that you enjoyed these, a few fun tips, and thank you for joining me for Wedding Wednesday. I can't stop saying Wine Wednesday. No, but thank you for joining me for Wedding Wednesday. I look forward to having more Wednesdays with you, with my honey sitting right next to me, and we're so excited to start this little series for you, I guess you could call it a series. Yeah, I don't know, but we're just so excited, and we're excited to get married. Oh my god. Thank you for tuning in for this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time we post a video, which will be every Wednesday for this series. And thank you. We will see you next Wednesday. Bye.